right? I hope that this pays off right now.
Five
Now,
questions, then we'll get out of your way so that you guys can dance,
so
dance,
this is them
dance.
answering
All right, five questions.
questions.
It's little
So
up.
Yes,
We'll just take 5 or 6 questions and we'll go.
good afternoon,
five
sir.
or
Good
six
Yes.
afternoon, ma'am.
questions,
So we
and
have some questions already.
we'll talk about
The
this.
first question is: he already has 2 kids, but the mother of the kids is remarried. Pardon me. He already has 2 kids, but the mother of the kids has remarried. Can I
Sorry,
marry
don't be
him?
angry. Please, what's the
Who has
first
2
word you
kids?
said?
Okay, so she wants to marry someone, and he has 2 kids already with another woman, but she has remarried. Can she marry him?
She has never
But
married.
I still want
She's
to
never
hear,
married.
I still want to hear that first thing you said. What's he
Read the thing.
She said, he
Eh?
She said, he
Okay, he already has
So
two
wait.
kids.
Okay. So you can talk like this since. Here I am. Here I am. Ladies, please, that's it. Men don't like it. Here I am. Talk well.
He already has 2 kids.
It's because our hearing is not as good as yours. And women don't know this.
Even me, I didn't hear you.
But some people heard it.
I'm so
Our
sorry.
hearing is not, you have to talk clearly and one by one. He already talk like that.
Okay, so
Here,
he already has.
the boy you like, is he around here? You already? Boys don't like that, you know. Talk well.
He already has 2
Yes,
kids.
he already has 2 kids. And the lady he has the kids with is married. Can she marry him? So the lady is asking, can she marry him? But he already has 2 kids.
We should be asking her
Ask him now.
because it means that she's entering the marriage as a mother. Even though from the beginning, and depends on their ages, of course. If they are older, they are her age mates. She's not entering as their mother, right? If they are babies, she can enter with the auntie, and then from there. But the real question is, can she love them like her own? Is she seeing them as her children, or she's seeing them as potential house helps for when she has her own?
God.
So those are some of the things we need to consider. If he has boy, he has girl, you have to be very secure, because unless you're going to give him Jesus Christ, I don't know what you are going to. Do you understand? So it's up to you. If it's something you
Come on now. Please, don't do
know
this.
that you're okay with. I find that a lot of women, a lot of people, let me not say women, a lot of people have their love level is very low. They think they love until they are put in that situation. So if you know you can't love those children well, then
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't get involved in the mix. The second
Yeah.
thing is the woman is remarried. Are the children with her or they're with him? You see, so sometimes it's not easy to answer this question because there's background, you know.
Yes.
So the real question is, can you, even if the woman is married, she's still a part of your life somehow. So you have to understand that you're getting into a blended family. It will take counseling. It will take a lot of planning, a lot of pre-agreements before you get married.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering how he managed to have 2 children.
He was married now.
Was he married to this
Okay, she
woman?
didn't mention.
She didn't mention that. Is it that they were neighbors and they were just having children for each other? For me, that is a red flag. So those are the things I would wonder.
Take a lot.
How they
Ask
arrived
questions.
at having 2 children and they didn't marry themselves. One can genuinely be we were both caught in the moment and we did something and 1 child. 2 children means there's some consistency and intentionality going on. So who says this continuous thing will end even when you come? Oh, that she's married doesn't mean anything. All this, and that's why I didn't have time to go into that today because they had already warned me about my time. That's why I wanted to go into all those things. That's why the sleeping around they are doing now will still haunt you. So it's not free. Satan will tell you it's free sex. There's no such thing as free sex. The sleeping around you're doing now, it will haunt you still. So who told you it's going to go? Exes always hang around. Always hang around. They appear from the blues from time to time and rock a marriage. So 2 children doesn't look like a mistake to me. They're already emotionally attached. That's what happens when you sleep with someone because there's an emotional bond that takes more difficulty to break. You know, so many factors. All right.
All right, so thank you. Sir, does it
Now let's talk about this a little. I was talking to somebody yesterday where she was asking about 1 Corinthians 7:25, when she was talking about, I think Matthew 8:18 or something, where Jesus was saying from the beginning it was not so. And when they were saying that, can you divorce your wife or things like that. Now, there are many reasons why people separate these days, where you have separations from families and people and things and places like that. This is because people have unrealistic expectations, unrealistic financial expectations, unrealistic physical expectations, unrealistic how do I put it now, sexual expectations, unrealistic mental expectations of their partner. You are marrying somebody that is 25, 26, only if the person has a rich background or something that he found on ground that he can build up with. The person literally should not have that much. Only if he started so early in his life, around 12 and 13. Like, you should give the person a little break. And for the people that are sleeping around, you'd have these unrealistic sexual expectations where when you expect your partner to hang his leg there, it doesn't say, hang leg where? The person will say hang leg where? And all these things, people do not even communicate. Emotional dysfunctionality, narcissism, and different kinds of things like that. So you really have to give yourself a break and really connect to this person that you want to get married to. There are lots of things at play when it comes to relationship, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to partner, when it comes to spending the rest of your life with someone. And it will not just play out like that, like that, like that, like that. And it will not just be that thing that you think in your mind. When you see, I saw Apostle Aromel Sai celebrating his 15th year anniversary yesterday, and it's not shout out to, God bless you, sir. So I saw him on the internet, and a lot of people will say, I want to be like this family, I want to be like that family, I want to. This has been 15 years of work. You cannot compare a man and a woman that has worked on themselves for 15 years to you that just started your family 5 years ago or 3 years ago. Give yourself a break. Work on that person now. Another person would look better than the partner you are with right now because you are not in the relationship with that person. Immediately you enter into a relationship with that person, you will know that there are lots of things that needs to be worked on before that person looks like somebody that another person wants to be like. This is the ministry of side chick. That is why it would not always make sense to me. Somebody has worked on a man for about 10 years. Now you are eating the finished product of another person's toil, and you are thinking that it is not going to backfire. Come on now, come on now, come on now. So whatever it is or however it is, make sure that you are not that person that thinks that there is already a finished product when it comes to marriage. I watched a particular video, and the person was saying that when you say yes to someone, you're not saying yes to the things that you know. You are only saying yes to the things that you don't know about that person, and no to the things that you know. Because something that you know, definitely you can live with it, but we don't even really discover ourselves until we start living with ourselves. You don't know that this guy is dirty, this guy does not wash his pants, does not do a lot of things. And when you start living with him, you know that although this guy is anointed, man, there is lots of things that this guy has to work on. So don't think that you know everything about the person, then you are trying to start the rest of your life with the person. No, you are just going into that marriage or into that relationship with the person because you don't know much about that person and you want to take the risk. Marriage is a risk. Spending the rest of your life with someone is a risk. Listening to another video, the person said he learned some things from his father, and one of the things that he learned is that one of the things that he learned was that the quality of the rest of your life determines or depends on the kind of person that you spend the rest of your life with. So don't make that decision in a haste. You that are rushing to marry tomorrow, you better think about it. Think very, very well about it before you marry. So yes, subscribe, like,